Welcome to World War Z VR, a heart-pounding zombie shooter from Saber Interactive that throws you up against swarms of up to 200 undead at once. Today, we're breaking down the gun controls, offering some survival tips, and showing you how our virtual reality gun stock, the Wield VR OneStock, increases immersion and fun. So yeah, this is World War Z VR. World War Z VR isn't just a port of the 2019 game, it's a brand new set of zombie-infested levels built for VR, with new features like dual wielding, grenades for everybody, and more. World War Z features two different reload control schemes, realistic and simple. In realistic mode, magazines have to be manually released, which can leave one round in the chamber, and then you load the new magazine and charge the gun if it's empty. With shotguns, bring the shells to the bottom of the gun and then press A or X to load them. Shotguns do not need to be pumped after being fired. Now keep in mind, some guns are one-time use, like the SMGs or the grenade launcher, which cannot be reloaded. Realistic reloads are great for immersive shooting, but when the zombies swarm you, it can be a bit challenging to keep up. With simple reloads, eject the magazine and then touch the gun to your chest for an instant ammo refresh. This makes battling the giant horde faster paced and easier to manage. It also makes dual wielding a viable tactic as you unleash two automatic machine guns into the oncoming jeeps. In our experience, when playing slow and stealthy, realistic reloads were more fun and immersive. But when you alert the horde on harder difficulties, simple reloads were preferred for survival. This brings us to the Wield VR OneStock. We built this to increase immersion and help steady your aim in VR. Now, World War Z doesn't have any gun stock calibration or virtual stock options to help us align our VR gun stock. You might encounter issues with misalignment between controllers, resulting in the gun snapping to your hands. Without any gun stock calibration tools, we'll adjust the OneStock to fit the game instead. You can see that my rear hand isn't lined up perfectly with our front hand, leading to the gun snapping. We'll rotate the controller mount to move the barrel in line with our front hand, and then tilt the controller forward to lower it into position. Looks like the front controller is still a little low in this game, so we'll connect the grip height module and use it to raise our front hand higher. Now, we make a final adjustment to the tilt. Perfect, no more snapping. World War Z's arsenal ranges from compact SMGs to massive machine guns, each with different grip positions and strengths. SMGs have lower recoil, but also lower stopping power, while the shotgun and scout rifle are powerful at certain ranges, but run out of bullets quickly. Smaller guns will sit on your hips on the left or right side, while the larger gun is over your shoulder. Guns can be dual-wielded, great for doubling your firepower, but also speeds up your ammo consumption. With all these different weapons in the game, the OneStock can be adjusted to fit them perfectly. You can use the telescoping frame to adjust the length of the OneStock, and then you can also customize the buttstock and the cheek rest to perfectly fit your playstyle. When switching guns in the heat of battle, you might not have time to readjust the gun stock. This is where the pivoting and tilting of the controller mounts comes in handy to realign different guns on the fly. World War Z also features grenades. Grenades have two unique control schemes, realistic and fishing line. With realistic, you have to pull the grenade from your chest, hold the pin using the A or X button, and then toss the grenade. This can be done with one or two hands. With the fishing line, it works great for accurately placing your grenades, but for short tosses and immersion, realistic really is the way to go. Keys, quest items, and healing sprays are accessed by holding the B or Y buttons to open up the radial menu and then grabbing the corresponding item. One quirk about the healing spray is you have to hold it a bit farther away from yourself. You can see here my health points on the watch and the spray is doing nothing, but as I pull it away, it starts healing me. Keep this in mind when you're frantically healing in the middle of battle. When switching to grenades, the healing spray, keys, climbing ladders, or reloading, you have to disengage your controllers from the OneStock. And if you need two hands for things like climbing ladders, simply stow the OneStock at your side until you need it for the next battle. World War Z has tons of stages, guns to unlock, skills to master, and multiple difficulties to chew through. You'll be battling hordes of zombies and special infected Zeeks with unique attacks. But these are fun things to experience on your own. and we're not going to spoil the game for you. Get Wield War Z today on Steam VR and MetaQuest platforms. And if you want your own Wield VR OneStock, head over to wieldvr.com or use the links down below in the description. Thanks for watching.